Hi, it's Adam Cox backstage at the Ultimate Entrepreneur event, and I am now joined by a speaker that's going to be speaking tomorrow on the Sunday, and that is Angela. Hello.
Hi Adam, are you okay?
Very good, actually. So tell us what you're going to be talking about tomorrow.
I'm going to talk about the 3Ps and how important they are to a business. That is passion, people and purpose, and when you link them all together, dynamite happens and sparks fly. But it's important to understand the dynamics behind why we need the 3Ps in whatever business we're pursuing or whatever business we're part of.
And tell us how you've come to be a speaker inspiring entrepreneurs and business owners.
Well, I worked in the finance industry for nearly 25 years, and in 2014 I walked away from the career simply because of circumstances obviously I won't go into, and I decided to write my thoughts down on paper to sort of help me get over what I'd been through, and that became my first book. And it went on to, the reason I did that was because there wasn't a book out there to help me deal with what I was going through. And from that book I found that there was a second book in it, and I wrote a second book, and then I wrote a children's book. So it was really to inspire others on how to overcome adversity with a positive mindset and how to see it as a gift, because at the time when I was going through it I didn't really know a way out, and it was only as I was writing those thoughts down that I found my way to deal with and cope with what I've been through, and that's the be all and end all of why I went on to be a speaker.
So by having your own adversity, finding a way through that, you thought, well, maybe other people can learn from your experience so they don't have to kind of find their way themselves.
Absolutely, because the only book I'd found that resonated with me was The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari by Robin Sharma, and that book got me through what I went through. And when I read it afterwards, I thought, do you know, this is something that I haven't been able to deal with until I read that book, and then that's when I started writing it down. And I thought, there's so many people go through harassment in the workplace all over the world, and I had a message that I wanted to get out, and the only way I could do that was by getting the book out, building my profile as a speaker and as a coach. And I went on to train although I'd been doing coaching and development in the area, in the company I was in, I wanted to be accredited, and then I trained to be a speaker.
And if there's any entrepreneurs, business owners out there that want to, let's say, apply some of these principles, how would they go about it? Can you give us maybe one of the 3Ps as practical tips about how they can actually start making differences?
Find a coach, because if you find someone who's been there before you and they have a quicker way of getting you to the top or getting you to where you want to be, because sometimes we put ourselves off by thinking, I'm not ready yet or I'm not good enough. A coach will help you clarify what your why is. So it's important to get a coach, and always believe in yourself, because if you want others to believe in you, you've got to believe in you. That's really important. Understanding your why. My why is what kept me driving me forward to achieve what I did achieve, because I wanted to prove to others that you don't have to lay back and take what someone's done to you. You can go on to be bigger and better and wiser for what you've been through.
And if people haven't been able to attend the event today, but they do want to see you speak, or if they want to learn more from you, where's the best place that they can kind of get in contact or kind of see you?
Well, I'm on Facebook as Angela Preston, and I'm on LinkedIn, but I've got a writing retreat that I'm putting together in September in Liverpool. It's in Blundell Sands, and I deliver talks for HSBC on a quarterly basis. The next one's on the 28th of September. So that will be in Liverpool at the Liver Buildings, and that's a transformational day for people. So we do that on a quarterly basis, and then those tickets are free. But I also speak at various events. I'm going to be speaking at the next event in London for Des O'Connor, Women in Business. That'll be in September. So they'll find me on LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, all under Angela Preston.
Angela Preston, great.